about that demand. You know, even if Georgia's going to be the biggest test case. Like if Georgia opens up,
well, they opened up today.
Yeah, they're going right.
They're going today.
Well, check it out. I mean, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No.
But we're getting myself, because I'm the one usually up front for the business.
Mariachi Chapala
For virtual events.
Interesting. That's not a bad idea. Well, I've seen a few people do in front of the house mariachis in Texas, and they're wearing masks, and they're all spread apart.
We've done that. Already.
That's not bad.
But I mean, like videos, just like, hey, just a 15-minute video. I'm like, what? I'm like, really?
Dude, that's what's gonna start happening. I even said it even before. Dude,
hologram. What is that called?
Yeah, it's a hologram.
Yeah, and like a hologram. They're gonna hire us. Okay, we're gonna be here playing right here, like in our room, and we can be in fucking like in a different country, Italy or some bullshit, you know, whatever. And they're just gonna hire us, and they're gonna have something there that brings us there, or either just a camera.
You know, the first thing that makes me think of is sound quality. So that means you guys are gonna have to be very well practiced and on top of your shit to do those things.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, that didn't sound so good. They're gonna fucking slice. Yeah, just left.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it'll be live, so it's basically like you're there at basically like at the party. So it's gonna be.
I hope that it goes back to normal, but honestly, like my belief, I guess you could say as a student that has studied some of this stuff before, I don't think it will. I don't think it'll ever be back to what it used to be. And if
really?
I really don't. I mean, I think that we've gone over a cliff here. There's been many times in our financial history that we've gone over cliffs, and nothing has ever really come back, right? The Great Depression is one. That's one where we look at that and we say, okay, we can't do business this way anymore. We can't let people invest on margin. We can't let people who own banks allow runs on cash. We can't allow assets to be liquefied overnight because all that does is raise prices, right? And we just printed $2 trillion worth of money. Now and that's what happens. And so I was thinking about this, and really the way that works. So I got a stimulus, right? Because I did my taxes early.
Lucky.
Well, I mean, I didn't want it. And I'm like, is there any way I can give this
to me then?
Well,
shit.
Here's the thing: is I have to pay taxes on that, right?
Of course.
And so
nothing's free, dude.
Nothing's free. So next year, when I do my taxes, there's going to be a new standard rate to include that stimulus. Now, whether you get a stimulus or you don't get a stimulus, you're still going to pay taxes for federal debt.
Guess why?
Right? Now, if you took money... So you get taxed twice in two ways, right? You get taxed for the increase in income. So that grows your taxable income. It shows up on your balance sheet. You get taxed for the federal just printing the goddamn money, right? And you get taxed by the state for having the same type of income, right? So you get taxed three ways, really. And whether you got a stimulus or not, you're still getting the middle one, the middle finger. The fuck you, thank you for playing, but we need to pay for the money, so you're going to get an increased standard rate if you make a certain amount of money, right? That's just how it works. Because what the Fed has to do is when they send, let's say me, I got a stimulus check, right? I bank at Wells Fargo. The Federal Reserve can digitally send the stimulus to Wells Fargo, direct deposit. It's not just moving numbers on a computer. They have to send that cash to that branch, to that bank, to secure that checkable deposit. So they literally have to send physical dollars to that bank to cover that money that they gave me in stimulus, right? That bank then has a requirement to hold 10% of that cash in their vault, and then they can do whatever the fuck they want with that money, right? The whole idea is that if I go right now and I withdraw that cash, they don't want people withdrawing cash, right? Because that turns it into liquidity. Technically, it's already liquidity, but when you have it in your bank, it's not. It's a checkable deposit, right? So it's on a different portion of the balance sheet. Once it goes to cash, it's gone. And when it goes to cash, that's when you start to see inflation. So if you buy a bottle of whiskey for $30, it's the same bottle of whiskey, but by the end of the year, you're going to be paying $45, $50 for it. And you're like, well, it's not any better whiskey. It's not more whiskey. I didn't double the whiskey, but I'm doubling the price. Yeah. That's the overall effect. And this is what I can't get across to people on fucking Facebook. And
I can tell.
And on the other, I know you guys can tell because everyone's just like, "Fuck you, Trump." Yeah. Oh God! All right.